recently, GSS Bank has finally started to approve sign-ups. And just in case you do not know, GSS is the second digital bank to launch in Singapore, right after Trust Bank. But why GSS? Why the name like weird one? The name GSS is basically short for Grab X Singtel, who owns 60% and 40% respectively, who have been working together to develop this bank. So, in this video, I'll be reviewing GSS Bank. What are they offering? Are they actually worth using? Or are they just meh? Alright, let's start right now. As a bank, GSS main product is their savings account. Duh! GSS is giving a super duper high 3.48% interest on their savings account. Amazing! More importantly, you will notice that there's no up to word here. Like how all the other banks like to show you a super big high interest word, then shows you a small up to word on the side. For GSS, when they say 3.48%, they really mean it. No up to nonsense, no extra things that you have to do like credit your salary, spend with your card. None of that. It's just straight up 3.48% interest. But as usual, there's a catch. GSS only lets you deposit up to 5k into it. That's it. What? Only 5k? You think what? Savings account for little kids ah? If you try to deposit more than that, they'll be like, sorry then return the extra money back to you. Anyway, let's check out how their savings account works. First up, the main account is just like our normal bank account where we deposit and withdraw money from it. The account gives a low 0.08% interest. Then they have something called saving pockets, which you can think of as sub-accounts. These saving pockets are the ones that's giving 3.48% interest. Each saving pocket is basically a saving goal, like trying to save for a holiday trip in the near future. So you can create a new pocket, set the goal amount. When you want to achieve this goal, it will show you how much you have to contribute to reach this goal and the interest that you will receive along the way. The money is not locked in and you are free to add and withdraw anytime you want. Personally, I think that this is actually quite a cool idea to help you build towards your goal, because it lets you easily plan out and view the progress for your goals. Now, the special thing about GSS is that they are paying interest on a daily basis, which means that because of the magic of compounding, your money will grow faster. Normally, a 3.48% means that with 1k, you will earn $34.80 interest. But for GSS, because it's compounding daily, you will earn $35.41 interest instead. But here's a question. Since there's a 5k deposit limit, will you still earn interest if the deposit amount reaches 5k? Yep, you'll still earn interest as usual. Quick pause. New year, new me. Webull has recently added 2 new features. The first feature is index options trading. So you can now trade options on your favorite index funds. The second feature is mutual funds trading, which means that now you can buy mutual funds and park your idle funds into low-risk funds to earn a yield. In their latest promo, Webull is giving out $150 cash voucher. To get it, all you need to do is deposit 2,000 SGD, buy 1 US stock or an ETF with a minimum transaction of $100, subscribe to 1 mutual fund, and buy 1 US option, all while maintaining a $2,000 net account value for 30 days, and you will receive $150 cash voucher reward. So if you are interested, you can sign up using my link down below. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Now, obviously, GSS 3.48% interest is super high, but how does it compare to all the other bank accounts? First up, let's look at accounts that require you to credit a salary to earn a high interest. Both OCBC 360 and UOB One gives a 3.85% interest when you credit salary and spend $500 with their card. Though OCBC 360 has an extra criteria where it needs you to increase your balance by $500 every month. Otherwise, you will only be earning 2.65% interest instead. This means that if you have a full-time job and are receiving a salary every month, GSS wouldn't be your best choice. But what about accounts that don't require you to credit a salary? I found 2 accounts here. The first bank is Trust Bank, where it gives a maximum interest of 2.5% if you become an NTUC Union member and make 5 eligible transactions with their card. But 2.5% interest is still lower than GSS 3.48% interest. The second account is Singlife, where it gives you a 2% interest per annum with no requirement. And again, GSS wins here. So this means that GSS is actually good for people who don't have a monthly salary, like students, freelancers, self-employed people, and retirees. Finally, what about cash management accounts? Okay, I wouldn't call them savings accounts because cash management accounts are basically investments, which means there's a tiny risk of losing money here. But I still want to compare the rates. First, brokers' cash management accounts like Webull Cash Funds are now giving a yield of 3.78%, which is slightly higher than GSS interest. Second, robo-advisors' cash management accounts like Syfe Cash Plus and Endowus Cash Smart, Money Out, Wise Saver are giving around 3.4 to 3.9% return, which is also slightly higher than GSS interest. Now, even though both GSS and cash management accounts are offering similar returns, I would prefer GSS because with GSS, it's a guaranteed interest, while cash management accounts have a small risk of losing money in the short term. So, as you can see, GSS Bank is not offering the highest interest out there. But if you don't have a monthly salary, GSS would actually be your best choice right now. So that's the savings account feature. But what about other features? Okay, it was a trick question. There's no other features as of right now. GSS doesn't have a card yet, no merchant promos yet, no gyro payment, no ATM. Though you can register for PayNow. But it's very likely that your PayNow number is already linked to an existing bank account. So yeah. But there's a feature that I want to talk about, and that is the linking feature. You can actually link GSS to Grab and Singtel Dash and use it as a wallet to fund your transactions. And the benefit of doing so is that you receive a slightly higher 1.2x reward. For example, if you pay via GrabPay wallet, it's just 0.6% reward. But with GSS, it's 0.72% reward. But in my humble opinion, this deal is quite bad. Even if you top up the Grab wallet using the already nerfed low UOB absolute 0.3% cashback and spend with it, you will still get a better rate than paying through GSS. In short, you can just forget about the link feature for now. So there's no reason to sign up to GSS other than the 3.48% but capped at 5k savings account? Actually, there's a reason, and that is free gifts. First, bonus interest. For every $2.50 of interest that you earn, GSS will give you a bonus interest of $2.50 up to $10. So they are basically giving you a free $10 for using them. Second, Grab Link Reward. By linking to Grab, they will give you a 2.5k Grab reward points. Each point is worth $0.002. So you are basically getting $5 worth of Grab reward points. To link, open up the Grab app, go to the Finance tab, select GSS, log in, then just link GSS to Grab, and you will receive your free 2.5k Grab reward points. Similarly, by linking to Singtel Dash, you will also get a free 2.5k Dash reward points, which is also worth $5. Again, to link, open up the Dash app, and in the homepage, select the GSS savings account tile to link. Though in my case, I wasn't able to find it, so I might have to wait for the next version to link. So that's $20 worth of reason to sign up to GSS. Okay, here are my thoughts. First, obviously, GSS is still quite new. With their case-by-case review signups, 5k account limit, and no other features yet, they are obviously testing water for now. And while playing around, I actually found a bug. So I guess they are also trying to get everything ready before opening up to everyone. But they already have plans to expand into Malaysia and other Southeast Asia countries. So personally, I'm quite excited to see what GSS will come up with next. Second, with Grab doing their usual nerfing stuff, I'm very sure this 3.48% will confirm plus drop after a while. So enjoy while it lasts. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hopefully you find it useful. like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.